And
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely. Don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go. Let's go.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's across midfield.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle to Smith. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
It's a gain of 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Big 20.
Throwing is Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 20.
Again, it's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Set. 59. 280.
Throwing again at Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
8-yard gain.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Blue 60. 59.
They snap it to Stafford. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Wow. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that?
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's now a 7-2 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 7, Rams
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Hey, give me radar.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
Oh, where is he?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Stay 50, stay 50. 280.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
280. Monday.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Stafford.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. 280. $22. What hot?
Stafford looks to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set. 280.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Rams first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Middle. Blue 60. Tonight.
Now it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Colby Parkinson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Already.
Now Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Stroud to throw it.
Powers through it. inside the 15 before they drop him. 33 yards that time.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
His kick is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I don't know what to do there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 70!
Stafford. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Set! 280! Zebra!
To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
A final shot before the break. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A 56-yard attempt.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Looking to throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail.
Okay, now don't move yet. I see there's powder on the desk, your lap, your arm, and your hand. Is it anywhere else?
Not that we can see.
So first, I'm going to move you away from the desk, okay? I'm going to need you, Marissa. I'm going to need you, Marissa, to stand very carefully in 1 minute. But first, I'm going to roll you back away from the desk, okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to get that powder out of your lap very carefully.
Really? We hardly know each other.
I'll be gentle. I need you to stand very carefully, very slowly. You ready? Yeah. And stand. Okay, good. Stay right here. Now I need you to turn your hand over, dump the powder in the bag.
You've done this before?
Yep, once. Hey there. How you two doing?